I think we need to rename the Republican Party the Embarrassment Party. Because no matter what happens, every time they do or say something, they embarrass themselves. Jim Jordan has hearing after hearing in Washington, D.C. He has no evidence, he has nothing, and the Democrats constantly embarrass him. But he still keeps doing more and more. In fact, he went to New York City. His little traveling Trumplafuck troll show went to New York City with the intent of embarrassing District Attorney Alvin Bragg. Now, I know he said he was looking at all the crime in New York City and how Alvin Bragg wasn't doing enough. Turns out there's more crimes, more murders going on in Ohio, Jim Jordan's state, than there is in New York City. But once again, Jim Jordan is embarrassed. Now, Kevin McCarthy, the weaker Speaker of the House, goes on to CNBC, being interviewed by Sarah Eisen. He says he's not going to raise the debt limit until there's some cuts to entitlements. Well, he already threw out Social Security and Medicare because he got embarrassed by Joe Biden in the State of the Union. But he wants to cut entitlements. Well, Sarah Eisen kicked back and made Kevin McCarthy look stupid. She said, "You know, Kevin, you guys, the Republicans, raised the debt limit 3 times during Trump's administration." He said, "Well, yeah, but we did some things to cover that and do this." She said, "What you did is gave a $2 trillion tax break to rich people. And then you had to raise the debt limit in order to cover those costs." And of course, he bumbled around and again looked embarrassed. What she pointed out was this, and it's very clear if you just look at the facts, and I know Republicans aren't good with facts. That $2 trillion tax break to the rich cost this country $163 billion. These alleged entitlements that Kevin McCarthy is talking about, like food stamps, cost this country $113 billion. Now, granted, that's a lot of money, but that money is going to help the people of this country, which is what government money should be used for. So why then is the $163 billion going to rich people who don't fucking need it, who don't pay taxes, but somehow that's untouchable? You see the problem here, Kevin, you make no fucking sense. And once again, you're embarrassed. You're being exposed for the corrupt grifters you fucking are.